Però quali sono stati i momenti più emozionanti che avete condiviso con Steve? Che avete suonato davvero dappertutto, no?
Sì, diciamo che è un quotidiano adrenalina in crescere, naturale, che arrivi poi, parlando di esplosione, ma proprio nel vero senso della parola...
Nel posto giusto,
sì, esatto, vulcanico. Proprio l'esplosione del suono che ti avvolge, poi le persone che ci hanno, diciamo, seguito la prima volta oggi, è stato un crescendo di un'energia, di un'eruzione, ma sempre nella vera, sentita da dentro, certo. La senti, ti capisci, ti guardi, muovi il corpo, lo sguardo, a certi momenti ci una cazzata con gli occhi sbagliati, faccio sempre le cose così, sì, che dici, sorry, I know it's my fault perché sometimes I do more, faccio di più di quello che dovrei, però certi momenti sai, non riesco veramente...
Quindi ti bacchetta ogni tanto.
Sì, ed è giusto frenare perché veramente lui ci ha dato, ci dà, non solo... Cioè, suonando, ma io ho visto in lui
come
una
energia,
crescita,
certo.
Veramente le persone, tutti gli artisti ne parlano,
sì.
Una persona umana, normale, ma che ha quel grado in più della natura che logicamente tutti abbiamo, però lui la esprime veramente con piccole cose, con due parole, con due note, ma sono due note profonde che ti prendono e ti fanno ribaltare tutti.
They love very sweet.
They love you. They love you.
You know, I've got to say though, you know, I feel just as emotional being on stage with these guys, you know, as obviously they do being on stage with me.
So you love each other?
We love each other. It's mutual. It's very mutual. You know, when we connect with the saxophone, and we did 2 takes of that one before. And everything we do is different, isn't it? Every time. It's never the same. I realised the second one, we were hitting some really nice harmonies at the end there. No, that's wonderful. I love that stuff. And this man, you know, when I was turned around and he's going like this, you know, he's like, you know, oh, come on, look at him. Yeah, it's edgy, yeah, you know, it's Napoli. It's
perfect for Vulcano.
Perfect. I love it.
Allora, ai nostri ospiti noi chiediamo sempre di portare un vinile della loro vita.
Yes.
You chose Aladdin Sane. You are Aladdin Sane? No?
Aladdin Sane, yeah, a little bit actually.
A little bit insane.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I
Sei
think it's good to be a little bit crazy.
Perché David Bowie?
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for David Bowie, I don't think Spandau Ballet would exist because, you know, the whole new romantic movement was really, there was a vacuum after the punk movement. And a couple of friends of mine, Rusty Egan and Steve Strange, they created a night for all the people that used to be punks and any sort of new sort of designers and people that really took a lot of care over the way they looked, which the punks kind of didn't really. It was all destroy and, you know, and it was like, we don't want to destroy, we want to create, we want to build a future, we want to live the future and now. And the very first new romantic, we hated that name, by the way. New Romantic was horrible. It was like, no, why couldn't we be called something like tasty, like Goths or something? I don't know. But anyway, so the first nights were called David Bowie nights in these clubs, which were the Billies and the Blitz, which became global, the Blitz. It was called Bowie Night because of his reinvention, his glam, his attention to mixing music with the look, with fashion, and everyone looked back to find the future, and we all looked back to him. And I mean, this album as well. I mean, I've played with a lot of his ex-musicians. I've been very lucky to be able to be invited to tour with El Slick. The Spiders from Mars as well, Woody Woodmansey, Tony Visconti, you know, he played on a song I wrote. Tony Visconti played bass on a song that I wrote, you know, and produced. And that doesn't come any bigger thing. Yeah. And there's one musician actually just before Christmas, Mike Garson, who's on here. He's a keyboard player. And I remember hearing this, and the difference between this album and all the other stuff I ever heard from Bowie was Mike Garson. And it's his avant-garde playing. Yeah. And when I played, he said to me on Aladdin Sane, the track, he said, would you play tonight? I was singing and I was doing other things, but he said, have you got your sax? I said, yeah. He said, come and play. Great. And just play what the hell you want for as long as you want. And I'm not joking, I played all the notes that were not in the key I should have been playing on, which is very avant-garde in the same way that Mike Garson plays. You know, it's very avant-garde, and yeah, very proud of my Bowie connection. Yeah, it was a very big challenge. Yeah.
Allora adesso ascoltiamo la prima traccia di Led Insane, Watch That Man, e nel frattempo chiediamo a Steve Norman e ai nostri ospiti Claudio e Alessia di firmare il libro degli ospiti. Grazie mille. Grazie. Great, thank you so much. Thank you, Steve.
Real pleasure.
Thank you. Grazie mille, Claudio. Grazie mille, Alessia. E adesso li ascoltiamo dal vivo a Vulcanici, Steve Norman con Claudio Ciccone e Alessia Ciccone.